Yo, welcome back everybody. Today we have gameplay from Shudderwok, and this one last time in quest meta. Temporal tampering is just silly. It has never been so easy to get insurmountable stats in the lobby. You just gotta watch out though, because if you can make thousands and thousands of health, people are gonna stop trying to compete with you, and they're gonna go all scam. The question is, can you find the tech cards to counter those boards? Because they're definitely not gonna beat you off of stats. Alright, enjoy. Situation with Shudderwok. Play Naga Pirate. Meh. Play Unspent Gold. Meh. Temporal Tampering. Yeah, it's probably shit. Nobody likes Temporal Tampering. It's garbage quest. Got Beast Demons. Naga Pirate Quillbore. 65 gold though. 65 gold though. But what if it's Cobalt instead? Just use 65 gold? True. Thought last game was bad at 50. And we hard forced it and got it on turn 8. You got Econ? Yeah, we get 1 extra gold a turn. That'll totally make up for the 65 gold. Agreed. Agreed. We got Econ. Okay. Okay. You know what? I like memes too. I do, guys. I like having fun. I'm a big fan of fun. We can do this. Go for the shell collector for more econ. That's right. The Jeef game show that better be worth watching. If only Jeef was pimping his own game show as hard as I'm pimping his game show right now, then it'd probably have some real good viewership. Pimping that shit hard today. Yo, Jeef, thanks for putting that together. Also, Gospodar. What we got? What's in the box? That's not very good. Unfortunately, I'm in Canada. That is unfortunate. The Canada part. Quite unfortunate. Unfortunate for Canada. True. BMG for real quick. We got this shit. I'm staring at Niagara Falls right now, and you're typing on Twitch chat and sharing your experience. Truly the content creator life. That right there does sound like the content creator life. Has to update Twitch chat on all the beautiful sights. I went to a wedding that was near a waterfall, and I even took a picture of it. And I don't even use social media. I was like, Twitch chat would like to know about this. They didn't. They didn't really care. Do you play Constructed? Nah, dog. Haven't since like Grim Patron meta back in the day. This is my game. Ever like Macaw here? I almost like Gunpowder Courier, but not really. Could play for Random Beast. You have Grim Patron PTSD? No, them getting rid of Grim Patron made me not want to play the game anymore. I thought Grim Patron was the best meta they ever had. Personally. It was so fucking interesting. Okie dokie then. No, that was Hearthstone. After Grim Patron, it felt like it went downhill. Yeah, I kind of like casually played for a couple years afterwards, just like getting Legend each season and not really playing afterwards. Turn 6 and we're still 30 gold away. We'll make it. I like your optimism. There's no sarcasm in that statement. I read everything as optimistic. We've got this shit. Truly gonna be fine. Instead of reading this as we're going to lose this combat, I'm reading there's a chance we can win this combat. You got to keep the optimism alive. See? 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 Now we'll go left. Now this will go right. And then this will go right. Nope, that wasn't it. That wasn't it there, right there. You missed by a little bit. You're so close. Still have your damage cap. That's something. What you got? Double battle cries and an ice block. Let's see. I see. We're gonna get there, guys. Corpse Fire's back. Okay. I'm a believer. I'm a believer. Well, Makah's not going to get value, but whatever. I'm a believer. Looks like we got tampering next turn. We got double battle cries. We didn't lose. We're over damage cap. And there's a ghost? I see. I see. Lubbers? If only elementals are in. What if we just take a board full of 6 stars? If only we had this done already. Alright, well, what if we just hit, actually, is the question. Pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Pretty happy with the way that one went. We gonna be rich next turn. Really don't want to use my stuff up front. My hero power is this kind of stuff until we can get at least a little bit of tavern buffing, maybe a premium minion in the shop. We could always sell off of this and this, you know, there's a lot that we can get out of. We gonna be rich next turn, that's for sure, though. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. We get there. Why not take 2 cost, steal the tavern spell? It's at worst 1-2 gold, scout half the time. Because we didn't have open board spots that we were always going to use. I like it, generally speaking. We should force the tribe we want. I like how this doesn't force the tribe we want. They're both demons and pirates. I see how it is, Bob. I do. I got it. Very cute. Dude. Give me one good one. Come on, dude. One time. Thank you. Jesus. Why you this way? All right. All right. Got ourselves to some Feldrakes. Unfortunately, could not find a single triple. Could not find cards that generate value. And could not find anything that allowed us the tavern buff. No Felementals. Had to find staff on the last board there after 21 gold. It's so hard to make use of these things because we need to be able to get at least a little bit of tavern buffing. Like, this triple is meaningless to me. It's super low value. Once again, this is trash unless we get an open board spot. It could generate 2 buskers. That's the upside. But if we don't use the gold, then we have to sell it. And that means we have to break something that's on this board. Which is really hard to justify. OMG, Bob. You shouldn't have. You fucking shouldn't have. Really hope we're not dead. I believe. I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. Never worried a day in my life. Yeah, the delayed Bramblewitch hard countered us last round. Is what it is. But we don't really have anything else that we can keep other than the Felemental stuff. It's not like we had other good cards we're keeping around. And if that's the case, then we're just going to put the Fellies down and Prage. Looks like we're getting our scaling. Now we got to go find a way to get from this to broken shit. Really wish I had a little health to work with. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. Not a ton of health. Just a little. Like maybe a little more than 3. Maybe just a little more health than 3 would be nice. Ghost, pretty dope. Ever tried a level? Nonsense, not at this point. This one could be real good. The word was could. Could be real good. You need 4 HP? I need 4 HP. That's the goal from this position. What turn, bro? Huh? Take the bird. What turn you on? I don't know, dude. I don't really talk about my kinks on stream. Turn 3. If only there was some place on the screen that had this information. That sure would be convenient now, wouldn't it? Alright, we might as well just go for it this turn. Game! Game. Game, why do this? Why be this way? Why be so rude when you could be not rude? We don't talk about kinks here? Or do we? Once again, if we had the open board spot, we could get the random gold out of this. Just such an awkward spot where we've always had pairs on board and we don't want to break any of them. And the upside of, yeah, we could generate a gold. It's possible. It doesn't outweigh the downside of we're committing gold up front, clogging our hand, and then making it so we have to make a decision of selling something off the board. Good bird, good. Get 2. No double battle cries spell. We get 4. We get 6. Just doing it fair this game. Not finding the good shit. OMG. It's a card. I could try to play this for Beast. No hate. Never hate. But I think you're stupid. And I hate you. There's never hate. There's just mild levels of disdain. That's all, you know? That's it. I'm not saying much. No. It's not hate. Hey, game. See how it is. You ever go ghoul stuff? You ever try to go like stealth or something? I'm going to end up a double bird on this board. And I'm likely going to die is what's going to happen. There is a world that you go for like bird macaw, bird tunnel blast or whatever. If this was like the final fight, we'd like to do that. Maybe Firebat would be an idea. Why would Firebat be good? All it does is make it so bird could potentially hit Firebat instead of rylak. Seems real bad. Yeah, spellcraft's fine. It's spending 2 gold on it though. What do you want the spellcraft for? Like stealth for Peckish could be okay, but we don't have enough bodies where that really matters too much. So what's the other hit? What spellcraft's useful? Everything's just like stats on Tavern 4 and below. So cute. We can't play this. We could play this if we wanted to sell all 3 through. Doesn't make much sense in this position though. Fluidity? What about fluidity? It's first of all Tavern 5, and it's also not a spellcraft spell. What about fluidity? There's the Mantid. Thankfully we got the birds. So they're capable of dealing with at least one of the Mantids. So far, so flipping good. Okay, it wasn't ideal, but we'll live with it. Oh, that will do. Now we're okay. Not dead yet. Woo! Came in late for the spellcraft conversation. That's fine. Just saying, like, there isn't really much that we would get off of it that's useful, and you spend 2 gold on it, so we don't necessarily have to spend the 2 gold. I hear no bell. I hear no bell either. Bramble? Bramble? These beasts. This isn't going to do much. Now right there. That's bait. All right there. That's a bait right there. Oh, that sure looks like some tasty bait. I'll tell you what. Okay. Excuse me, miss. Miss? 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 That sure do look like some tasty bait right there. Okay, well, crazier shit's happened. And we still had 1 gold. I could have eaten 1 additional slot. This could be like 1,030 instead of 1,000. Aren't we just like fishes in a pond being baited by Bob? Masterly baited by Bob. Hey guys, he's going tumbleweed. That quest is dope. We just won with that. Hit Bob like a gentleman. Could do that. Look at that puppy. Look at that face. Look at that face. There, we'll get you real bright, high exposure puppy. What breed is she? Mutt. She's got some, the only things that we can pretty much say definitively is she has a larger breed of some kind of mutt in her. Because she's 85 pounds and for most hound breeds, that's too big. And she either has Harrier or Beagle or Coonhound or something like that because of the markings. Some kind of hound plus something that makes her way too big. Well, the Coiler's got to pull something that fucks us. Otherwise, we should be good because he's not getting to 1,000. He's a big board. He's got a bigger buff than we had at the end of the last game, and it's not even close to the end of the game yet. There are no Murlocs in the lobby. Leroy does not exist at a Coiler until next week. Pulls 4 Kangors. Yeah, Kangors could do it. Coiler could do it with like a bunch of Kangors. Leroy's back. Leroy's back next week. Guys, he's cooking. He's cooking. To be fair, it is Sneed. This is not Matador. This is not Matador. Okay, it's not Matador. He's kind of barren now. Adds up all stats on board nervously. All right. Not quite enough. He's up to 30. 29-29. What a baller. He griefed his reborn. I mean, if he doesn't have enough hits, but otherwise he gets a 6-star, right? Which is just, or 5-star, which is probably better than the effect. He can always have more board spaces. Probably worth? Tough to say. Really want like another Feldrake, probably. More greed time, Bofur? More greed. Like, this is good, obviously. Mind Muck good. Is it, though? Make this into a medium-sized minion? Meh. Ooh. Now that's the card I'm looking for right there. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Go one more on you. Do we have to play the card? Is the next question. Maybe she's half-blood dragon. That's why she's so big. That could be it. Ideally, I don't play the card. That way I let it scale a little bit more. Probably not, though. On the dragon part, or the do I need to play the card? You know, there's the two key questions. There's a reborn Manzid. I'm more focused on the dragon part of the conversation at the moment, if I'm being honest. There's a reborn Manzid on this board. Oh, he's so got us if he isn't dead, because he has 2 more Venoms. Good hit. Tolerable up front. Good enough. At least we have a variety of stats on the rest of the board. All right. Greed paid out. So awkward. Yeah, rylak. That's the one I want back. Boo. Just really looking for like Ghoul or something to play with this. But it's time to go. It's time to put the money in. Money on the board. Put the stats on the board. Put the money in the basket. But we didn't get the Ghoul. go for the 5th spot. Look at that. It was the 5th spot. Unfortunately, it got reborn, so we just griefed ourselves. Oh well. Sometimes you grief yourself. Sindor still knew where it was. It was still aware of what it was supposed to do. Calling Tunnel Blaster Ghoul? Yeah, I call Ghoul Ghoul. Ghoul's pretty ghoul. Oh, he's fallen once. The Naga board outscaled that too. I think that's kind of the statement we were making now, isn't it? At a certain point, everyone just gets way too big for this. And when it has so much risk, a lot of times where it's just too slow to get, obviously he got it super early, which was great. It just doesn't end up getting first. Which means you're just like taking a ton of risk to get a second place. Meh. Sure. 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 Maybe just playing for fun. Yeah, could be. Almost like we were. Debatable if we want more stats or we want to distribute the stats. I think M is a treeing Walker Coonhound. You think so? Yeah, I'd say Coonhound is a very, very, very likely portion of the breed. She's got the long legs. She doesn't have like the ridiculously long ears. I would pretty much agree with that assessment. Well, at least he doesn't have late Bramble Witches, which helps a lot. The taunt's going a long way to get us there. What's in the box? He's an ice block. So, like, he's got 2 more turns of scaling coming. He's got better scaling than we do, to be fair. And then we got to fight him again. I have a feeling he might get too big. Yeah, maybe not. Crazier shit's happened. Could get, something. Awesome Elemental right there. That's a spooky motherfucker. It is what it is. I want my golden ghoul back. Or my golden macaw back. Blaster goes a long way? Exactly. Blaster's kind of the read at this point. Well, one of them doesn't make the cut. I think I want this potential for next turn. It's pretty much Ghoul. Ghoul's the card we need. It's the one we want. It's the one we need. It's the one we've all been clamoring for. If a 5-star lives, like this one, this could kill him by leveling, by the way. Going to 10. Stealth Banana Slam, a pretty big board. Got a Dead Stomper too, which is kind of cute. We did just open up all of his board spots for him. Hey guys, this is almost exactly what you described as the end game board that's ridiculously strong that you should do with this comp when we were playing it the other game. But it's almost like it has exactly this weakness. Scaling isn't fair in the game right now. You don't win by having 50-50s. Or you don't have 50-50s a lot of time. A lot of times you'll just have thousands. And if everybody was scaling at a lower rate, yeah, this quest would be dope. It'd be so good. That's really just not the reality of the situation we're in. They said beast, I see mechs. I see both. I see ponies. The game right now is just a lot of... All right, buddy. All right. I see you. I see you, dude. I see you with your casually getting 2 more rapscallions. I guess we're going to be here for another decade. Whoa, buddy. Chill over here. Indeed. Kind of bullshit. But also, he's like still 2,000 stats short. Like, I get you. Here comes 2 more of them. Oh, that's the card we want next turn. Oh, that card. Yeah, that one right there. Give me that one. He'll just summon even more now. Yeah, it's just the weakness of the board, right? When you end up with a lot of these scenarios where people just dwarf you by like 500% your stats, it's tough to justify. I'm going to need some spells. And I'm going to need a ghoul. Take a 6. I need a ghoul. I need a ghoul. I need a ghoul. Stealth good? It's something. Alright, game. I give up. You win. I need a ghoul. As the cards we're expecting. Okay, that was a good hit. Kind of awkward for it being untaunted, but go right. You can do it. You did go right. Good job. Uh-huh. 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 I don't think we got there. So desperately needed a ghoul. You could just find a ghoul at some point in this game. But we're not going to lose that to stats. We're going to lose that to scam. And there's just really not a way for us to deal with it without our fucking ghoul. We didn't see one of the entire game. We stayed on 4. We would have picked one up at any point when we had the Macaw stuff. Because at the end, we just want to go Golden, Macaw, Reborn, Ghoul, etc., etc. So that we can just make it so all the scam cards die from the very beginning. Damn! Would a Ghoul Macaw would have gone crazy? It would have. Would have been nuts. Would have been amazing. That's fine. Like, it's kind of what we expected to lose to. I'm just not happy about this whole second place bullshit.